Here we have a inspection vid for Mike Wilson. It's for his 65 Ford LTD. It sounds like a car he's owned for a long time, and it's driven into a vibration problem, and he's tracking that down. So what I do in this situation is I'll run the drive shaft as is, just to see, you know, what's going on. And to begin with, I had to put a U-joint. This was the rear U-joint at the rear axle. It was absolutely seized up. I couldn't even get it to articulate enough to get it into the balancing machine. So I put a U-joint in it real quick just to spin it so we could, you know, further investigate. This is the same as the previous one, and this never happens back-to-back. Tube-in-tube construction, and this is just like number 113. This will be vid 114. This inner tube is pressed into the outer tube about this far, and it has a rubber element in between, like a vibration dampener. And a lot of times these things come delaminated, or the rubber just gets rotten and it causes all kinds of problems. This is spinning only about 1200 RPM. You can see it's pretty active at the rear, and the same thing at the transmission. I'm just going to turn it up, but it gets very busy. It's vibrating very heavily real quick, so I'm not going to fire it up to like 3000 RPM. I don't want to wreck my balancing machine, but so you can see it's very active right there. And here's the electronic side of it. I can turn it down, but so it shoots right up there quickly. So it's got about a 20 thousandths hook in the middle. Once again, that's not unusual. Straighten them all the time. The tube-in-tube construction, you know, I'm always suspicious about these. We just happen to have two in one day. So I'm going to leave this as it is for right now, and I'm going to call and discuss this with Mike.